Hi everyone. In this video, let's learn how to change simple present tense from active voice to passive voice. Let's see the simple present tense structure. The simple present tense contains subject, verb and object. Now when you change from active voice to passive voice, your subject becomes object, object becomes subject. Now see the structure of passive voice in simple present tense. So here we have first object, and depending on your object whether it is singular or plural, you have to use present tense forms of your helping verbs. Those are is, or, are, or, am. And past participle, that is V3. This past participle is used for all tenses in passive voice. And we also use by. If you want to say who or what performs the action while using the passive voice, we use the preposition by, and we have subject. One of the important thing that we should keep in mind when we change from active voice to passive voice is changing of persons. Right? Now we have three persons in English: I, you, he, she, it as singulars, and we also have the plural form of I as we, you is you, he, she, it is they. So when we change these from active voice to passive voice, I becomes me, you becomes you, she becomes her, he becomes him, we becomes us, they becomes them. And please keep in mind it is vice versa. Me becomes I, you becomes you, her becomes she, him becomes he, us becomes we, them becomes they. Alright? Let's try and learn how to change simple present tense from active voice to passive voice. Let's start. She plays football. She plays football. She is a subject, plays is a verb, football is the object. Now when you are changing from active voice to passive voice, what happens? Your subject becomes object, object becomes subject. Now object is football. We use is because football is singular in subject, right? Played is V3. Play, played, played. It is regular verb. By whom? By her. She becomes her. Let's try and do one more. They play football. They play football. Now they is a subject, play is a verb, football is the object. Now when you change from active voice to passive voice, football is played by them. They becomes them. Previous slide we saw she becomes her. And please see, I play football. I play football. Football is played by me. Football is played by me. I becomes me. A cat drinks milk. A cat drinks milk. A cat is subject, drinks is verb, milk is object. Milk is drunk by a cat. Now the V3 of drink is drunk. Drink, drank, drunk. She writes a book. She writes a book. A book is written by her. A book is written by her. Write, wrote, written. Write, wrote, written. It is irregular verb.